In today's video, I'll be showing you the best controller settings in order to help you improve. I've been testing out a bunch of different settings in order to have the best builds and edits, and I finally found the right ones. And not only will you have good mechanics, but you'll also have insane aim. And don't worry, because these settings work for any controller player, whether you play on console or on PC. So be sure you stick until the end of the video in order to see my new updated settings and sensitivity. And one of the best ways to support me is to use my code in the item shop. Fortnite has been dropping a bunch of amazing skins, so before you purchase any cosmetics, make sure you type in my code Dropz. If you use my code, make sure you comment down below and I'll be hearting some of you guys' comments. But now let's get into an Unreal ranked game, and after the gameplay I'll be showing you guys all of my new updated settings and sensitivity. Come on man, there's no way I'm already lagging. I just got on the game. If you have any issues with your ping, packet loss, or even FPS, I have the perfect solution for you. I know we all want super quick edits on console just like this. And the only way I can help my connection go from this to this is by using LagoFast. It was super easy to use. After getting the website, I head over to console and find Fortnite. And after customizing my Wi-Fi, it basically just made my game so much smoother. And it's not just boosting your connection, but it finds the fastest route to the game servers while you play. But boom, now after getting into a game, as you can see here, my builds are so much smoother. Oh my gosh, it feels like I have a Macron controller right now. And not only can LagoFast help your connection, but can also give you easier lobbies. I mean, just look at this guy, bro. He's literally dancing, and boom, 200. And with the click of a few buttons, it's so simple to get those easy lobbies. And I promise you, after this, you'll be getting every single victory royale. Let's go. Finally, I won a game, man. And LagoFast is not only available for console, but it's also available for PC. And they feature a ton of different games that you guys can try this out on. So click the first link down below in order to get started now. And you can also use my code Dropz for over 30% off. Boogie bombs. Oh, let's go, I got him. GG's. No! Oh my gosh, he's trying to get in. Let's go. Bro, oh my gosh, those boogie bombs are so clutch. Wait, these kids up here? Where are they at? Bro, what? There's no one here. Oh my, bro. Where did this guy come from? No, he was running into that wall. I'm sorry, you have the third party. Correct? Come here. Oh my gosh, how did I hit that? Bro, these kids came out of nowhere. Oh wait, it's my wall. Come here. Oh my, he just got aimbotted. There's another kid here? No way. I'm gonna just go third party these kids. Come here. No, I'm stuck. Oh, peace. Oh my gosh. No. Oh my gosh. He's 1 HP. This guy's getting pieced up right now. Edit. Give me that ball. Let's go. Oh my, bro. I feel bad for that guy. Bro, my mechanics are crazy right now. No. Let me just jump in. No, it didn't swing. Oh, that would have... No. Bro, that would have been perfect. Correct? Bro, this kid's keying me. I gotta chill. Low-key not that bad. No way. 100. Let's go. And he had a chug jug. That's perfect. Oh, I seen him. Wait, watch this. No! Wait, did he hear me? Let's go. Oh my, he didn't hear me. Oh my. What happened to build fight? Oh, he just built that wall. No, he knows. Give me that. 200. There's another kid here. 200. Oh, that kid just spawned. Oh, I'm cooked. Look, my mats. Bro, I have nothing. Chat, what do I do? No, he doesn't have a grappler. I'm cooked. No. No. Oh my. I have one build. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, my aim. Give me the mats. Let's go. I gotta go to zone again. No, I can't build. Oh my, that could have been bad. I could have got fried right there. Where's everyone at? I need more mats. Oh, watch this. Let's go, give me that. I need those mats too. No. Oh my gosh. Give me them. Yes. Bro, this is intense right now. I think there's still more mats there. No! Oh, he could have got me. Wait, let me get the loot. 100? Oh yeah, watch this. Oh my gosh, bro, my aim and mechanics was crazy this game. Let's go. Now that you guys were able to see some gameplay with me using my settings, it's finally time to show you them. Alright, now let's get into my settings, and starting off, we're gonna go with the graphics. As you can see here, I do play on 120 FPS mode since I am on PS5. For console, you want to set your brightness to the highest, which is 150%, so you can see through the shadows. This user interface doesn't really matter, it just basically darkens the menu. Now for the best colorblind in order to see in zone is try to nope, and I also have my strength set to 5. I don't have motion blur on, but if you do have this on, it can cause some delay. So if you do want to have less delay, make sure you turn this off. My user interface parallax is off as well. I do have my show FPS on with my report performance stats disabled. Now going on to my volume, these settings really don't matter. Obviously you want to have your main set to 100%. I don't really like having the music on, so I just have it to 1%. And you guys can check out the rest right here. Now for your sound right here, most of these settings aren't important except the visual sound effects. This setting is very important, especially for competitive or ranked, because it allows you to track your opponents. When you're fighting on your screen, it will show where your opponents are at, whether they're healing or even just moving around. So you guys want to have this on. Now going on to my voice chat settings, you guys can check this out. These really aren't important either. Now for my language and region, as you can see, I do play on NA East, and my ping is around 39 ms. Toggle sprint, I do have this on, as well as auto open doors. My manual activation is set to hold jump instead of hold forward, and my hurdle activation is set to press jump instead of hold forward. For my combat settings, I do have hold to swap pickup off, as well as toggle targeting off. Auto equip, I have this set to on. Mark danger, I have this set to off. Auto pickup weapons, this is off, but some people do have this on for competitive, so it's just all personal preference. For my swap fire input, I do have this set to on. For my preferred item slots, I don't have any configurations, as you can see here, so this is off. Auto consumables to the right, this is important to me. I would say this is a really good feature, so you guys should try this out. Reset building choice is a must. If you don't have this on, it will cause some delay, because this basically allows you to go back to the last place you build. So if you do that and you have this off, it'll cause some delay whenever you want to place the next build. Turbo building, if you play Fortnite, just make sure you have this on. If not, you'll be building like you're playing 2018 Fortnite. Now I don't use simple edit, so I do have this on. And disable pre-edit options, I do have this on, but if you play competitive, you can turn this off in case you want to do any pre-edits. For auto confirm edits, I do have this set to none because I don't use it for my edit or reset. And here are the tutorial and extra game options. You guys can take a look at whatever you like. Now for less delay, you guys definitely want to have audio replays off. This helps me out so much and it can help out your gameplay. My reticle and damage feedback, obviously I do have a reticle on with all of these other options on as well. For my damage numbers, I do have it set to less instead of cumulative. I feel like list is just better because I've always played with it and it's easier to read. My reticle damage feedback is set to hit and icons instead of just hit only, and my damage number scale is set to the highest. Having this set to the highest makes it a lot easier to see how much damage I actually did, so you guys want to turn this all the way up. My HUD scale is set to 70%, the default is 100%, but sometimes it does take up a bit more of my screen, so I like to set it a bit lower at 70%. And here are the rest of my HUD options. Now for the gyro options, obviously I don't use any of this, so really that doesn't matter, but you guys do want to turn this off so you guys can have less delay as well. And since I'm on controller, my mouse sensitivity and keyboard, none of this really matters either. So make sure you have some of these options set to off so you can have less delay. Keyboard controls, as I said before, I am on controller, so I don't use any of these options. Now going on to one of the most important parts, and this is my controller input. Controller auto run is set to off, and builder immediately builder pro is set to on. If you do play on builder pro or builder pro custom, you guys need to make sure this is on. Edit hold time, I set it to the lowest so I can have the least amount of delay. My slide hold time is set to the highest so I don't misclick it and accidentally slide. My reset camera axis is set to pitch, and my reset camera time is set to the lowest. My vibration is off so I can have lower input delay as well. Here are my quick weapon settings. I don't use this, so this really isn't that important to me. My build mode is set to 1.8, and also my edit mode is set to 1.9. I like to have my edit mode a bit higher than my build mode so I can control my build mode better. First person mode, I have it set to 1.02. For my advanced look sensitivity, this is my horizontal speed, which is how I rotate left and right. And this is my look vertical speed, which is how I rotate up and down. Now both of these are set to the same, which is 46%. I don't play with any boost as well, and this sensitivity allows me to be pretty controlled with instant boost when building off. Now going to my aim down sights, or also known as ADS. This is basically your sensitivity for all of your aim settings. Your ADS look horizontal is how you rotate left and right when you're aiming down, and your look horizontal speed is how you rotate up and down while aiming down. Both of these are set to the same as well, which is 14% with all of my boosts turned off. But as you can see here, I do have my scope speeds multiplier set to 1.1. My advanced sensitivity, I do play on linear instead of exponential. Being on linear allows me to have raw stick input, which basically means I have more control over my joysticks. For exponential, that means you have smaller stick movements, which can allow for more precision, but it does make you a lot stiffer. And I prefer myself having more control over my joystick, which allows me to build, edit, and aim a lot quicker and better. For my precision aim assist and also my tracking aim assist, both of these are set to 100%. If anyone tells you to set this at 99%, don't listen to them because that is a lie. Just have it set to 100%. Now my left stick dead zone and my right stick dead zone are both at 9%. This allows me to have no delay, but it also doesn't make it too stiff or also too loose. If you set this too low, you may have some controller stick drift, and if you set this too high, you may be too stiff. So just in between 9% is perfect. Make sure you have these adaptive triggers off because this also causes huge delay whenever you want to build. Now going on to my controller settings, you guys can pause the video at any time to see these. I do play on custom builder pro. One setting that I will touch up on is the edit section, but let's get to that shortly. Alright, now we're at the edit section. As you guys can see here, one of the most important edit binds is having a different edit bind and also a different confirm. This allows you to have double edit binds, which makes it so much quicker to edit. If you have the same edit bind and the same confirm, that means you have to click the same button twice before making one edit, which can cause huge delay. So having to click two different buttons and two different binds makes it 20 times quicker. My select is set to R2, my confirm is set to R1, my reset is set to L1, and my edit bind is L3. Now let's get on to the rest of my settings. Now you guys want to be careful whenever you're doing these settings, because if you misclick anything, it can mess up your settings a lot. As you know, the controller mapping has a bunch of different options, so it's super easy to mess up, and just be careful.